This video is brought to you by Against the Flow of Mississippi. Against the Flow of Mississippi is a book about Jake Fayard, a Marine veteran who is unhappy with the political machine running the state of Mississippi. He decides to fight the corruption from the inside. Jake will face more challenges than he ever has and will stand up for what he thinks is right. His notoriously hot temper will push him to the edge of murder, along with his friend and brother Kobe Barhanovich. Together, they will fight the system and give the power back to the citizens of Mississippi.
Against the Flow of Mississippi was written by Anthony Oksenholt and was published by Oksenholt Biloxi Publishing, LLC. A link to the book will be placed in the description below.
Selling Biloxi Belle and Biloxi Boy Cooking and Fishing is about how to have fun on the water. We're going to do a little bit of cooking. We're going to do a little bit of rebuilding a sailboat. Maybe doing some sailing. We're going to do a whole lot of boating, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Thank y'all, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Also, if you like the music, check out my brother Ben Thompson, Barefoot with a Stetson. Name of the song is Barefoot and Ready to Party.
Take a tall glass and fill it with ice. Pour some vodka to make it nice. Then add some rum and a little gin. A shot of tequila for the win. Next comes orange liquor and sweet and sour. Mix a splash of cola, get ready for the kick. You want a drink that'll set you free? Get yourself a Long Island iced tea. A pub on the wharf or a bar on the beach. All the dance moves your friends can teach. A frozen drink with a straw and umbrella, or a premium bottle from a nice wine cellar. A cup of ice and a little Sprite. You're getting ready for a fun night. Add some light rum and a little more. Then passion fruit juice is your next pour. A little lime juice and you're almost done. Now a big shot of 151. You're drinking something that is insane. Enjoy drinking a hurricane. A pub on the wharf or a bar on the beach. All the dance moves your friends can teach. A frozen drink made with Bacardi, bare feet and blue jeans. Get ready to party. Put some cherry brandy in a cup. Grab some ice and fill it up. Add dark rum and light rum too. Then pineapple and papaya juice. Add sugar and get ready for some fun. The last ingredient is 151. Your senses will flood like a tsunami. You're about to drink yourself a zombie. A pub on the wharf or a bar on the beach. All the dance moves your friends can teach. A frozen drink made with Bacardi, bare feet and blue jeans. Get ready to party. Sun, party on the pier. There's nothing wrong with ice cold beer. Get a frozen drink made with Bacardi. Barefoot with a Stetson and ready to party. Barefoot with a Stetson and ready to party. Frozen drinks, warm nights, feeling hearty. Raise a glass, feel the breeze, and you'll see every sip's a vibe when you're drinking carefree.
All right, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm tired, boss. Selling Biloxi Belle, your host, Anthony Oksenholt. I know I said I'd try to do an update once a week, but I've been kind of slacking on it because, y'all, I've been running my ass off in this truck. Anyway, figured I'd do one this morning. Greetings from East Lincoln, Mississippi, which is really kind of the home of my grandma's people for like 200 years. Anyway, I am currently heading to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I just wanted to let y'all know that I probably won't be doing anything with the boat anytime soon for at least the next 3 weeks, maybe a month. Because I'm not an eccentric millionaire who drives this truck for fun. Again, I ain't got a whole lot of money. I'm not asking for none, so don't y'all think that, because I'm not one of these YouTube grifters and bums and people that ask you to pay for my hobbies. If you want to donate, I'd appreciate it, but I'm not asking for it. I give these videos free because I enjoy making them, and I hope you enjoy watching them. But I'll tell y'all what I've got going on right now in my personal life. Since I guess sailing YouTube channels are kind of like a day in the life of. So, um, my personal life right now is I need to get a truck. I've got the Ford. The Ford's a project. That's going to be my play toy. But I've got to get a pickup truck that's reliable. One that's going to be ready when I need it, because some of the stuff that I'm seeing that I need for the boat, I may have to go pretty good distance to go get. Seemed like there's a lot of stuff that I need for that truck or for that boat is in Florida. So I am looking at buying an old Silverado. Hopefully they still got it when I get ready to get it. If not, I'm sure they'll find something in my price range. They usually got a pretty good selection over there where I'm going. But point is, I need to get me a better truck. Um, and that's what I'm out here working for. I hadn't done anything with the boat since the last time I made a video of it, a vehicle of it. Well, listen to me. I'm tired, y'all. I work my ass off out here. Um, but I can tell you that my next phase is going to be taking literally, and I took most of it out, but I want to take everything out of the boat. Everything. Um, I found another YouTube channel to where this guy, and I cannot remember for the life of me the name of the channel, but this guy bought a Coronado 35. His is a 71, mine's a 74. And I have watched what he was doing, and I learned quite a bit from him. So when I get to cutting, I got a little bit better idea of where I'm cutting. Um, I want to take all of the deck hardware off. I think that's probably going to be one of the next things I do after I get the saloon cleared out and get everything out of it. Honestly, most of what's in there is probably going to wind up finding its way to that big dumpster over there. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to invest in a wheelbarrow. Um, just because that's the point that I'm at now. Uh, there's a lot of trash and it all needs to go. I've got I've got to go in there, and all of the old electrical is coming out. Um, and these are all things that I'm going to do, and these are not going to be done in one day. This is going to take me a while. I'm thinking I'll probably just cut the electrical when I cut the walls. Uh, I still got to figure out what I'm doing with the engine. I hope that guy that wants it says he's going to come get it. I hope he does it soon. I know that he's working on the boats that do the Ship Island ferries. Um, if y'all come down to the coast, we got an island. It's about 12 miles out called Ship Island, and they got an old fort that was built in 1859 out there. Well, they have cruises, and I don't know what they cost. I know when I was a kid, it was like $10, $15 to go out there, but I don't know what they're charging now per person. I'm sure it's more because I hadn't been out there in 25 years taking their cruise, and I've only been out there twice on their cruises, and I was a kid then still. But if once he gets done servicing their boats, he's supposed to come get my engine, so that will be out of the way. And y'all, this is where I need your help. I was going to go with a 48 volt. I would really, really like to try to see if I can't find like maybe a 24 volt motor. And the reason for that is because the entire boat, everything else is going to be running on 12 volt. I was looking at inverters, and the inverters for 48 volt are very expensive. Um, and I would need more than one. So I'm learning as I go here on solar and batteries, and of course I know series and parallel. I know how to do all that, but I'm really wondering because the only thing I think that's going to be 48 volt is going to be the motor itself, and I'm not going to be using the motor very much. I don't think I'll be using the motor to get in and out of the harbor. I'm not going to be using the motor when I'm out there, absent something catastrophic. And I'm going to put the kicker motor back on the boat. And I know going all electric and me putting that kicker motor on the boat, some of y'all are probably going to be confused. Well, I'm figuring that if I have the kicker motor on the boat, it'll get me it'll do what I need to do. The other side of this is I may just not have an internal motor on the boat. I may just leave the kicker motor on. I've toyed with that idea. And if I do that, then I really don't need to find me a motor, and I can run 12 volt on everything. So that's where I'm at. I'm almost leaning toward, just for simplicity, I'm almost leaning toward just having the kicker motor on. And that be my only engine. And the reason I'm thinking about doing it that way is simply because I don't foresee myself using the motor a whole lot. So I don't know why I would really need to go buy a big external, or I don't know why I'd have to do a big thing here. You know, I could take the prop shaft off, plug that hole. That's less drag. I'd have the outboard on, run an electric start to it, and I think I think that's my better deal. And that would eliminate a lot of what I've got going on here and what I'm thinking. I'm really considering just doing that instead of having an electric motor. Yeah, I know I'd have to store gas on the boat, but I mean, I don't know. Y'all give me some feedback on this. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I just don't see a need for it. And if I need to get out of somewhere, get into or get out of somewhere with precision, the kicker motor will do what it needs. If I find myself out on the Gulf becalmed, I mean, I can make sure that I've got enough fuel to get to where there's some wind and shut the engine off and call it good. But again, y'all tell me what you think. That Tohatsu is a pretty good engine, I believe. I'm impressed with it. I'm impressed with its performance. When I used it, yeah, I know it died, but I know why it died. It flooded itself out. I'm convinced I could probably put that thing on a garden hose and put some gas in it, and it'll run great. But we'll see. If that's the case, then what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to, what I'm thinking about doing is I'm just going to put an inboard gas tank on it, you know, a 40-gallon gas tank somewhere, pre-mix the oil and gas, and I should be good. You know, I can go get a gas tank out of a Bronco or something. Plug the holes I don't need. Wire it up the way it needs to be wired up. And I'm really considering this. But again, y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all give me some feedback on it. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get it going. Anyway, I gotta drive this truck. I'll be thinking about this stuff. And y'all take care. Stay safe. Everyone's the following seas. Selling Biloxi Belle, your host, Anthony Oksenholt.